Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here to look at Innistrad Midnight Hunt in the collector booster box form. There's the box number and the case number if you're interested. We're going to go ahead and crack this thing open, take a look at all of the cards. I'm going to price all the rares and mythics, and then we're going to run the full MTG box analysis at the end, where we'll take a look at how much of the set we covered, what kind of duplication we saw, the value of the set as a whole today, and the value of the cards that we saw inside. So if you really want to dig into the details of an Innistrad Midnight Hunt collector booster box, stay tuned to the end so you don't miss anything. All right, and with that, let's crack open our first pack and see if it's a winner. So Midnight Hunt has taken quite the hit as compared to its sister set, Crimson Vow. There's currently only a handful of cards valued over $10, so we're going to try and get as many as we can. So we got ourselves a Mounted Dread Knight to kick us off with a Neonight's Rush. Then we're going to see ourselves a Consider in foil. Then we got a Gavany Silversmith with a Turn the Earth. And then we got ourselves a Sacred Fire with a Full Art Forest. And now we're going to see ourselves our first rare from the set. This is going to be a Slaughter Specialist, followed by a Celebrate the Harvest coming in from the Commander subset. There are a few cards from the Commander subset that do hold some value. This doesn't happen to be one of them. And then we're going to see ourselves a Geistflame Reservoir, followed by a Dawnheart Rejuvenator in the showcase frame. And then we're going to see the Baneblade Scoundrel, followed by Adeline Resplendent Cathar coming in the showcase frame as well. This is going to hold some value for us. And then we're going to see ourselves a foil Candlegrove Witch with a Candlegrove Witch. And then we are going to see a Lord of Forsaken coming in extended art foil. However, it is a very low value mythic. And then in the back, we're going to see ourselves a Beast and a Zombie token. We are kind of keeping an eye out for one token. There is a double-sided Zombie token that for some unknown reason is valued at $8 on the TCG market. So if we get any zombies, we'll flip them over and see if we get double-sided. All right, we got ourselves a Shadow Beast sighting to kick this one off with a Vampire Interloper. Then we get a Jack-O-Lantern, followed by a Harvestside Infiltrator with a Dawnheart Mentor. Then we're going to see a Covert Cutpurse with a beautiful Swamp. Then we've got Slogurk the Overslime coming as our main set rare, followed by Visions of Glory coming in from the Commander subset. Then we're going to see Sigarda's Splendor coming in extended art with a Tavern Ruffian, a Bird Admirer, and then we're going to see Tollivar, the Dire Overlord, coming in. This is going to hold a little bit of value for us in the showcase frame with a Spell Rune Painter, and we're going to see Tollivar's Huntmaster coming in as a foil showcase in the back. Unfortunately, that is not a high value. And then we just see a Bat and a Human in the back. The only other token that we could potentially be looking for is a Wolf and a Treefolk, but that's only valued just over $1, so not that big a deal. All right, so we got a No Way Out, followed by a Celestis Sanctifier, Stuffed Bear. Then we're going to see a Soul Guide Griff with an Odric's Outrider. Then we get a Sunrise Cavalier, followed by a Beautiful Mountain. Then we're going to see Lisa, Forgotten Archangel coming in. This is going to hold some value for us. Hopefully there's a premium for the foil. And then we're going to see the Moorland Rescuer coming in from the Commander subset. Again, this is not a high value rare from Commander, but we are going to see a Spectral Adversary coming in. This is an extended art mythic from the main set, but again, not high value. Followed by a Dawnheart Mentor, and then we're going to see ourselves the Village Watch, followed by Florian Voldarian Scion coming in as our showcase card, followed by a Dawnheart Wardens and a Patrician Geist in foil borderless in the back. Then we're going to see ourselves a Bird and a Spirit. So if you're new to Magic, this set primarily is the Meat Hook Massacre. Even though it's been banned in a few formats, that is the most valuable card that you can pull out of this set. In extended art non-foil, it's going for $40, and from the main set, it's going for around $27. So we got an Abandon the Post, Voldarian Stinger, an Ardent Elementalist, followed by a Morning Patrol. Then we're going to see a Nettlegast Intruder, followed by a Deathbloom Sprout with an Island. Then we've got ourselves Arlen, the Pax Hope Mythic coming in from the main set. Is going to hold a little bit of value for us. Then we're going to see a Crowded Crypt coming in from Commander. This one does hold a few dollars in value. Then we're going to see ourselves a Rite of Harmony Extended Art, followed by a Shady Traveler. Then we've got ourselves a Harvestside Infiltrator, followed by Vadric Astral Archmage coming in from Showcase, with a Harvestside Infiltrator in foil. And we're going to see the Sun Gold Sentinel in Extended Art foil in the back, followed by a Devil and a Human. All right. Moving on into pack number 5 here. Okay, we got a 50-50 shot of a zombie being on the other side. Let's see. Of course not. We've got ourselves an insect. So that is a token that has no value or value less than $1. So we got a Sun Gold Barrage, followed by a Blade Brand. Then we're going to see a Cathar Commando, followed by an Unruly Mob. Then we've got ourselves an Infernal Grasp. This is going to be one of the uncommons from the main set that is currently valued over $1, and we just pulled it in foil. Then we're going to see ourselves a Kessig Naturalist, followed by Plains. And then we're going to see a Bloodthirsty Adversary coming in. This is going to be a really good mythic from the main set, valued over $6 non-foil. And then we're going to see a Stalwart Pathlighter coming in for the Commander subset, with a Light Up the Night Extended Art, followed by a Candle Grove Witch. Then we're going to see ourselves a Burly Breaker, with a Graveyard Trespasser coming in in the Showcase treatment. Very cool to see that card. Then we've got ourselves a Tireless Hauler, with a Sigarda Splendor in foil extended art in the back. All right, so 2 Sigarda Splendors so far. All right, so this one kicks off with a Diregraph Horde. Then we're going to see the Storm Rider Spirit. I'll get there. We've got a Falcon Abomination, Novice Occultist, with an Unnatural Moonrise. Then we're going to see ourselves a Phantom Carriage with an Island. Then we got Falconwrath Pitfighter coming in as our main set rare, with a Horde Wing Scab from the Commander subset. Does hold a little bit of value, with a Sun Gold Sentinel Extended Art, Tireless Hauler, followed by a Tavern Ruffian. And then we are going to see Ren and 7 coming in Borderless. Very cool to see this card. Awesome. Another mythic for us. Then we're going to see ourselves a Kessig Naturalist with Sigarda Champion of Light, another mythic. So a double mythic pack there. Very cool to see that in Showcase. And then we do get the Tree Folk and the Wolf. So that's a $1 token. Hooray. All right. So we're up to 6 mythics so far. Not too bad for half a collector booster box. So let's see if we can't get 6 more in this half. And of course, let's hope we can get the one mythic that matters, the Meat Hook Massacre. All right, so we got a Hobbling Zombie with a Festival Crasher, followed by a Hedgewick's Mask. Then we're going to see ourselves a Shady Traveler with a Sunset Revelry. Then we get an Outland Liberator, followed by the Swamp. Then we're going to see an Angel Fire Ignition coming in as our main set rare, with Ghoul's Night Out coming in from the Commander subset. Then we get an Augur of Autumn coming in as a rare from the extended art. Does hold some value for us. Then we're going to see the Dawnheart Wardens, followed by the Spell Rune Painter. Then we're going to see the Serenith, the Viper's Fang coming in Showcase. Does hold a little bit of value. Then we get the Dawnheart Rejuvenator with a Willow Geist coming in extended art foil in the back, with a Ren and 7 and a Human. So the Ren and Zombie token is also valued just over $1. All right, so this one kicks off with the Bounding Wolf. Then we're going to see the Larder Zombie, Return to Nature, followed by Homestead Courage, and then a Fading Hope, with an Ambitious Farmhand. And then we're going to see that Swamp again with the Haunted Houses. And then we're going to see the Celestis coming in from the main set in extended art. This is valued over $1, but not in non-extended art. From the Commander subset, we are going to see Kuberus Harvest Celebrant, a mythic, valued just over $2. Throw that in our mythic pile. Then we're going to see ourselves the Sludge Monster, with another Bird Admirer, another Kessig Naturalist, and then we're going to see Ludovic Necro Genius coming in from the Showcase, with a Bird Admirer in foil and a Hostile Hotel coming in as a mythic land here. Very cool to see that. Unfortunately, not huge value. Does hold a little bit of value, and we got ourselves a mythic land there. This zombie and beast token not valued at over $1. All right, so we're going to see the Candle Trap, followed by a Blessed Defiance. Then we've got an Evolving Wilds with an Ecstatic Awakener. Then we're going to see the Vampire Socialite with a Play with Fire. Then we're going to see the Forest with a Smoldering Egg, main set rare, with a Curse of Conformity coming in from the Commander subset. Then we're going to see Vanquish the Horde, extended art rare, does hold some value for us. Then we're going to see the Candle Grove Witch, followed by the Shady Traveler. And then we're going to see Rem Carlos Stalwart Slayer coming in extended art, or excuse me, showcase, with a Tavern Ruffian and a Haunted Ridge foil borderless coming in. Very nice to see this. The Haunted Ridge is the most valuable of the borderless special lands or non-basic lands in this particular set. So that card, I guarantee, will be valued over $10, and it'll be on your screen. Then we're going to see ourselves a Spider with a Clue token. All right, so we'll put that over here with Adeline. All right, 3 packs to go, and then we'll jump right into the MTG box analysis and see how this box actually performed. So we got a candlelit Cavalry, followed by a Moonrager Slash. Then we're going to see a Path to the Festival with a Thrabian Exorcism. Then we get a Blade Stitch Scab with a Covetous Castaway. Then we're going to see ourselves the Plains with a Vanquish the Horde coming in from the main set. This rare is going to hold some value for us. Very nice. And then we're going to see a Somber Walled Beastmaster coming in from the Commander subset with an Intrepid Adversary Mythic coming in from the main set. Very nice and extended art. That is going to hold some value for us. And then we're going to see a Harvestside Infiltrator with a Hound Tamer. Then we're going to see Old Sticky Fingers with another Hound Tamer. And in the back, we are going to see a Galvanic Iteration coming in extended art as a rare. It does hold some value for us. And then we're going to see Teferi with a human in the back. All right, 2 packs to go. Fingers crossed. Still a few more chances for the meat hook. Anything can happen. So we got the Rejuvenator, followed by the Devious Cover-Up with a Rotted Reunion. Then we're going to see Crawl from the Cellar with a Ghoulish Procession, Thermo Alchemist, the Mountain. Then we're going to see Champion of the Perished from the main set. A little bit of value there. With a Visions of Duplicity. Unfortunately, no value there. Then we've got ourselves a Galvanic Iteration again from the Extended Art series with a Dawnheart Rejuvenator. Then we've got the Tireless Hauler and Jaren Corrupted Bishop. Another Mythic coming in. Very cool. Then we've got the Candle Grove Witch and a Memory Deluge in the back with a Vampire Zombie token. Don't believe that's going to be valued over $1. We are up to 10 Mythics in this box. They were just handing out Mythics like candy back then. All right, last chance. We got ourselves a Snarling Wolf with an Olivia's Midnight Ambush, Flare of Faith with a Bird Admirer, Vivisection. Then we're going to see a Ritual of Hope with a Mountain. Then we've got Serenith, the Viper's Fang, again from the main set in foil. Then we're going to see a Heron Blade Elite coming in. Does hold some value for us from Commander, followed by the Celestis. And then we're going to see ourselves a Tavern Ruffian with the Bird Admirer. Then we're going to see Liza Forgotten Archangel coming in. Believe that is going to hold some value for us. Then we're going to see the Harvestside Infiltrator with, last card's a rare showcase. It is Old Sticky Fingers. Then we're going to see the Devil and a Spirit token. All right, so I'll get everything sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG box analysis. Let's kick things off by looking at the cards that we were eligible to see versus the cards that we actually saw in today's box. Using this chart, we can see the cards that we could potentially acquire from the main set marked in gray, the actual foils we pulled in orange, and the non-foils in green. In the non-foil space, we saw 35 showcase, 1 borderless, and 12 extended art cards because those are the only categories that we were eligible to see cards from. When it comes to the foils, we saw between 10 and 18 cards for each of Magic's colors, along with 15 more showcase, 1 more borderless, and 8 extended art cards. Moving into coverage, in the non-foil space, we saw 39 of the 102 cards that we were eligible to see, giving us 38% coverage. Breaking it down, we saw 65% of the showcase, 13% of the borderless, and 22% of the extended art cards. In the foil space, we saw 116 of the 379 cards, giving us 31% coverage of the set. Our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was in white with 44% coverage. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in today's box we saw 100% of the commons and 80% of the uncommons that we were eligible to see in non-foil. We also saw 20 of the 64 rares for 31% coverage and 4 of the 21 mythics for 19% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 50% of the commons, 30% of the uncommons, 19 rares for 15% coverage, and 5 foil mythics for 12% coverage. Add in the 11 rares and 1 mythic that we saw from the Commander subset, and this box contained 50 rares and 10 mythics in 12 packs. From a duplication standpoint, I'd say this box turned out to be as expected. We saw 11 cards repeated 13 times for a box duplication rate of 8%. Before getting into the value of today's collector booster box, let's take a moment to review the current value of the set. This chart shows all 379 cards in the Midnight Hunt set using non-foil market prices as of October 26, 2023. Currently, the set features 2 cards valued over $10. Both of them are the Meat Hook Massacre, which in standard frame has a market value of $27.93, and in extended art, that jumps up to $40.71. The main set also features 15 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 58 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 304 cards are currently valued less than $1. Now, the 379 cards have a combined non-foil market value of $345.14. Now let's begin to recap the actual observed value in today's box, starting off with a look at the non-foils. Unfortunately, we did not see the Meat Hook Massacre today, and we only saw 2 cards of the 15 in the $5 to $10 range. They were the borderless Wrenn 7, valued at $5.29, and the Showcase Aniline Resplendent Cathar coming in with a $6.78 in market value. Our box also contained 14 cards valued between $1 and $5, but the other 44 non-foils in the box are currently valued less than $1. In the foil space, we did see 1 card valued over $10, with the Haunted Ridge pulling in $11.02 in foil borderless. We also saw 1 card valued between $5 and $10, and 17 cards in the $1 to $5 range. The other 101 foils in the box are currently valued less than $1. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this box from an independent seller on TCG Player for $105. The current market price for these boxes as of October 26th is $111.56. The Midnight Hunt Collector Booster Box contains 12 packs, each with 15 cards, allowing you to see 180 cards plus tokens. Those 12 tokens have a combined market value of $3.69. The 12 cards that we saw from the Commander subset are valued at $12.38. And from the main set, the 12 full art basic lands are currently valued at $7.91. The 72 commons came up to be $8.34 in market value, and the 36 uncommons that we saw are valued at $12.64. The 39 main set rares have a current market value of $63.34, and the 9 mythics that we pulled are valued at $25.36. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $133.66 in card market value, which is a gain of $28.66 over the price I paid, and means that I saw a return of 127% of my purchase price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 22 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined value of $83.35, which means that those 22 cards represent 62% of the total box value. Overall, this wasn't that great of a box despite the small gain. The cards greater than $2 only covered 79% of my cost for the box, and we only saw a single card valued over $10. Now be sure to come back tomorrow when I'll be cracking open a collector booster box of Innistrad Crimson Vow. Until next time, do something amazing. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.